れでは2号車の後ろのドアと5号車の前のドアが開きます。お降りのお客様は2号車の後ろと5号車の前の出口をご利用ください。
Thank you very much for riding the Tokyo line today. This train is a limited express station Keigo number 33, train for Homaniko. Your tickets may be checked. We will be stopping at Kasukabe, Tochigi, Shinkanuma, Shimoibaichi, and Homaniko. The following announcement is for your information. This train is 6 cars long and is numbered from 1 to 6, starting from the front. Car number 6 is for private compartment. We apologize, but the usage of a portable telephone is allowed only between train cars. The doors between cars on this train are fully automatic, so please take particular care when you are with children. You will find dressing rooms located in cars number 1, 4, and 6. Please do not smoke.
I'd like to show you something very special in Japan. The construction sizes in Japan, construction sites, sorry. They all do have these people here, which you can see, which are regulating the traffic. And as you can see, it's also some shops have it, and people can enter their parking lots with the cars. So always they have these people here regulating the traffic. Even on very small construction sites like this one. So here we are at a local temple place. Might be not that special for most of you, most of the Japanese people, sorry, but I think for foreign people, yeah, this is a small, I think, what is it? Actually, I don't know what this is, but here this is a local graveyard. And there, these are Japanese houses. So as you can see, they all have these beautiful cut trees, beautiful cut trees, and they need all a distinct gardener to do this. So people usually cannot do it by themselves. Of course, only the wealthy people have it. And there is there's a bell which they are ringing at New Year's Eve usually, and maybe some other ceremonies. I experienced that one time. And what else? Yeah, and there's also a difference between a temple and a shrine. Usually I think the shrines, they have gates, and the temples, they don't have gates. So, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe I was confusing these two. Anyway, yeah, so there's nothing very special for Japanese people. It's just a small town temple, but yeah, you find them everywhere. And even in cities like Tokyo, suddenly in between the houses you found these smaller temples, and of course the more famous ones too. See ya. Now I will show you around a little bit here in the neighborhood. So this is a typical Japanese neighborhood. I think these are the houses, kind of small compared to European houses. I think you found these houses with which are mostly made of wood, also in the United States and other parts of the world. In Europe we are building houses out of concrete, and they last lifelong. So these houses maybe have to be renewed every 20 or 30 years. And yeah, many are of the richer people, at least. They do have Japanese gardens. Let's see if we can find one here. Not here, maybe I have to go a little bit further. So maybe over there, in this house, you can see these trees are cut it in the typical ball shape. And yeah, you can see who's got the money to cut these kind of gardens. Over there, the green thing, I don't know if you can see the net there, far way back. This is a golf training place. Find them everywhere in Japan, all over Japan. I think the Japanese people are really affected with golf, playing golf. And well, another thing here is that the streets are very narrow, as you may see. So if two cars are coming, it's always a problem, especially if the cars are bigger size. What you find here in Japan very often are these small cube-shaped cars, like for example this one here, the white one. And if they have the yellow license plate, they I think you don't need to pay that high taxes or something. They're treated special apart from other cars. Here's another one. And yeah, what you also see sometimes is you are seeing these rounded corners here, as you can see, so that the cars can pass. Two cars can pass simultaneously, I think, or also for some cars it's a necessity, especially the bigger size cars, that you have these rounded corners. Now we will check out a Japanese supermarket. It's called Baycourt, and it's hot as hell, again, 40 degrees. And I would like to show you something very special in this supermarket. So let's go in. And you may think that this looks basically like the usual supermarket. Which might be the case. But let's go to the favorite sections. So here you have these nice Japanese potato chips, which are very how is it in English? Delicious. And of course they have everything you would expect. But also they have Japanese sweets. And usually they're made of rice, so here they are. They called osenbe, basically rice crackers. I don't know if you know them. I think these mixed things here are the most famous ones. Get them everywhere, convenience stores, but also, of course, big supermarkets like this. And they taste very nice. They are made of rice, soy sauce, and sometimes with some kind of seafood taste. Then they have many kinds of Kit Kat here. Milk tea. And of course chocolate, although I think they're not the biggest chocolate fans. I think because they don't have that much, like for example Germany has. And of course they have these instant things here, which are also very tasty. And they have a section in the supermarket in front of the cashier where you can eat your food. And there's basically microwave and hot water boiler, so you can get hot water and make your instant things. And the thing is, the Japanese people, they spend a lot of money for food, so they don't cook by themselves usually because they're working. So what you find is these areas in the supermarket where you get cooked food. In this case it's tempura, it's fried vegetables. Here you have like yakitori, which is grilled chicken balls on a stick, and in gyoza. Here this is gyoza, I think. Grilled soba noodles. These are bento lunch boxes with different things. For example, here you have the udon noodles, rice, tempura, and of course something with seafood. These things, and it's already cooked, so you can eat it cold. And as I said, you can also warm it up directly in the supermarket and eat there in the eating section. So to show you around here, it's pretty big, although there are much bigger supermarkets. But as you can see, this prepared food section is where most of the Japanese people I know, they are buying their food, their daily food, and they're buying it fresh. As I heard, it's made fresh every couple of hours. This is a very famous thing. It's called rice ball, onigiri in Japanese, and it's not sushi, because sushi is made with vinegar rice, but this is just plain rice. In this case, wrapped in a in this seafood paper thing, which you can eat. And it's something inside. Sometimes umeboshi, sour plums, but sometimes another things. This is, I think, red bean paste around rice, or no, it's mochi with so rice cake with red bean paste. And here you have, of course, what you would expect, sushi section. But believe me, the sushi here, it's not that expensive. As you can see, 799, which is basically €5 for this thing. But believe me, it's much tastier than anything you can get in Germany. There is a woman inside here preparing all these things fresh. So really, it's remarkable, and you get hungry immediately. They also have a bread section, which looks also nice, but it's more or less this sweet, soft bread, not the heavy, delicious bread we have in Germany. But that's one of the few things which I think Germany is leading, the bread. But otherwise, here in Japan, you get everything I accept good bread and everything fresh. So yeah, you won't die of starvation here. Definitely. And also, if you don't like Japanese food, they have also other things, like for example here find plain sandwiches, cheese and ham, or even this one with ichigo, strawberry as it's called in Japan. It's called ichigo, or some other things. Teriyaki burger. It's basically a burger with teriyaki sauce and a plain cheeseburger. But the thing which I like most is, of course, this one. It's where I always come back. It's called the vagina. Here's the section where people can get coffee, but also they can sit and eat what they bought in the supermarket. So it's right behind the cashier. Here is the cashiers. Here are the desks where people are packing what they bought. You can see here microwave. Actually, it's free, I think. You can get hot and cold water. And also, you have lockers here. And here, these things, here you can fill your water bottle. So, I think this is really, very nice. They have very good customer service here in Japan. Again, it's more than 40 degrees outside, and we are going to Tokyo. This is the Shinkansen line there on the right side. We're just going through the whole prefecture here. For those of you who don't know that, it's the express train, which is very good in Japan. It's always on time, like all the trains, of course, but even almost on time every second. They are scheduled. They're going 300 miles an hour or 300 kilometers an hour. Yes, this is the usual train, not the express train, but they're also always on time. They're entering water, fog in the air because it's too hot in the tunnel. Now we are in the Tokyo Bay Resort Hotel. Outside it's a little bit raining, but as you can see here, it's very big. This is the sleeping room. And you can open here. Already they brought the luggage. And here we have, what do we have? Living room. Another sleeping room. Nice view of Tokyo Bay. Although it's just now it started to rain. And here this is, let's see if we can open the window here. As you can see, you get water, you get everything you need. And press this button to run hot water. You have a TV, the jacuzzi, which is very, very nice. Whirlpool system. Okay, here we go. You can open it. Ah, very nice. I thought they have a traditional tatami floor room too, because some of the rooms here in this resort hotel they have it, but I think this has just 2 Western style bedrooms. As you can see here, you can have a nice time in the jacuzzi with a view of, in this case, Tokyo Odaiba. Stayed many times in this hotel. One time on the other side of the building, then you have a night view of Tokyo City. Also nice. You can watch a baseball game. And tatami ないですね?
ないです。
And yeah, the entrance here, I guess we have another toilet, which should open automatically when I enter the room. Hello, my friend. Yeah. This is Tokyo Decks in Odaiba, huge shopping mall, and here you can see the famous Rainbow Bridge crossing the Tokyo Bay. It's called Rainbow Bridge because when it's dark, usually they will turn on the rainbow lights. And over there, you see Roppongi coming up is the Tokyo Tower, which is basically like the Eiffel Tower in Paris, only a little bit higher. And yeah, I think the other famous districts of Tokyo are not visible from here.
And
Sky Tree. Where is this Sky Tree? Cannot see it from here, I think. So if you ever come to Odaiba, I strongly recommend this Tokyo Decks because there are many good restaurants, but also they have nice traditional Japanese shopping area. Many shops which have kind of Japanese unique goods. And I wonder why they still have the Christmas tree here, because it's now summertime, August, 40 degrees. This is Tokyo Odaiba. Yeah. And as you can see here, it's next to the shopping mall. How beautiful it is here. Really, they're cutting the trees and everything perfect. And nice restaurants here, like ramen shops. But you find these things everywhere in Japan. And yeah, can't imagine how clean it is here. So you don't find any kind of dirt here on the ground. People are taking the dirt basically back to their homes. And There is I think the Odaiba line. This area is basically an artificial island which they made in the Tokyo Bay. And oh, there's a giant Lego giraffe, because here's Tokyo Legoland. And yeah, they built this island basically upon the waste of Tokyo. So it was a waste dump, and then they made this brand new island, which is very clean. Here you see the Family Mart. This is like a 7-Eleven. Find these convenient shops everywhere in Japan. Now we will get our next breakfast here.